other barbecue company, they have like a big warehouse back there by,
Yeah, they had it by the dealership.
yeah.
That's absolutely right. Yeah,
The,
it's funny that
the other barbecue place, right?
place. Yeah.
They seem like nice people.
They are.
Are you guys like beer people where everybody knows everybody? All right, so we're live. So I'm here with Thomas Ward, owner. Most of you probably know him because I see him all over the place. He's owner of Pig Floyds, both locations, and we have him on today. We'll discuss kind of what he's doing to stay relevant in the market, what he's offering as far as family meals, and we'll just kind of shoot the shit, you know. So hey, what's up, big guy? Can can you hear me? Okay,
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, I was just saying hi to Mr. Ward, since we have both the last name.
Yeah, man. So tell us. Obviously, this has affected you. Probably the whole industry you're in,
Yeah, immensely. Immensely.
and
It,
you guys have adjusted.
yeah, it's changed the name of the game, right? Um, restaurants run with thin margins. So it's been tough because obviously you have to adjust in a very rapid pace because I want to say one of my stores 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago had the best week it's ever had in 6 years. So you go from here we go, like it's going right, to you go, oh, whoa, down 40, down 50, down 60%.
Like somebody
And
just hit the lights.
yeah, it's just somebody hit the lights, and then it got rougher. Obviously, when they did the stay at home last Thursday, and in Lake Nona, unfortunately, I had to close the store because people weren't coming. So it's just, I mean, my friends in the industry, we talk pretty much. I talk to 5 people, different people every day, and we talk every day. How are your sales today? And it's like it's a celebration every time we talk about numbers that I probably used to sell in the food truck when I had the food truck. It was just like, oh my God, we hit that number. That's amazing. You know, you're
Like
so
being
lucky.
on one of those food truck wars, and you guys are
Yeah,
calling each other like,
literally that. Like,
"Hey, you guys got a street corner for us?"
yeah, it's just so it's just not normal. Obviously, like not normal sales of what I do. So
So
um,
nothing you can plan for.
nothing. So for me personally, it's even tougher because I'm barbecue and I have to cook everything 12 hours prior, right? So I have to basically try to say, hey, I think we're going to do this tomorrow. And then just literally go like, boom, I think we got it.
Yeah, because you don't know.
You don't know. So my pars are crazy right now, If I was to tell you the change from Wednesday of this week to Thursday, you would go like, whoa, what the hell? You can't predict it.
Well, yeah, no, obviously, we've seen Pig Floyd's come from where you were a truck to where it is now. I mean, I remember the days when I was with the dealership and you were running the meals yourself,
I
bringing
still do
them
it.
to us.
I do it now.
Yeah, and then to where you opened up mills and opened up uh, Lake Nona, and then articles starting to come out. We're starting to see you get a little bit of press with your barbecue, and then boom.
Yeah, it's been a blessing. Obviously, we've almost we're almost turning 6 in the middle store. We just turned 3 years old in Lake Nona, basically April 1st. So, I didn't even celebrate it because I'm like, there's no celebration right now. I mean, I
Yeah,
unfortunately had
I'm
to
sure
throw those.
you've had to. I mean, I'm sure you have employees that you had to put out of work. And
Their employees out of work. It's just, if I could hold, but I have to tell you, this has taken every restaurant company, even big companies like Cheesecake Factory that had millions and millions of dollars in reserve, and they've basically gone to their credit lines and they've emptied their credit lines. So if you can
how about
imagine,
these restaurants that are anchoring the malls?
well, I mean, I've talked to a lot of commercial real estate brokers, and these guys aren't paying rents for 90 days. So, I mean, obviously they are a lot more powerful than small businesses. So they can say that, and the landlord's going to work with them. Is the landlord going to work with the small businesses? I don't know, right? Because they're simply saying, oh, well, you can apply for the CARES Act and you can pay us rent. Well, today I'm applying for the CARES Act, and now the CARES Act is not ready till Monday. And they're telling me that it might run out of money in 48 hours. So do I know if I'm going to get the money? Probably not.
Yeah,
Who
and then your
knows?
tenant, now I've heard of some commercial tenants kind of taking the rent and kind of maybe they relieve 2 or 3 months, but then they take that 2 or 3 month amount and they kind of separate it between the next 15 months or something, so that maybe you can still pay it, but they're kind of helping you out a little bit.
Right. But let's think about this, right? In the next 2 to 3 months, we might be out of this. Do you think everything is literally going to go back to normal? Like, we're
People
going,
are going to be afraid to come to eat at restaurants. People are going to be afraid to shake hands. People are going to be. I told someone I was on a call this morning, and I said, "We're going to be like Asia. I'm going to be like, hey Thomas, how are you, Thomas? How? Hey, hi." Like, there's going to be. I'm not going to be.
yeah, it's not only that. And to get trust back in this day and age is tough, because there's so much going on online that it's instant. So something can happen in California and we know, 2 minutes later. So God forbid that, something happens and there's we go back to opening everything like normal, and they find some more cases. People are just going to go back to the nervousness of not going out. And then what does that lead? It leads us to the same place that we're at now. So you have, let's say, for example, you have a rent that's $10,000 and they give you a chance for the next 3 months and you're going to have to pay $30,000. How? You are already in a bad cash position.
And it's not like you can feed people virtually. Real estate and
Oh,
different people can do business
yeah,
virtually.
and
A lot of it.
not only that, like, I think a lot of people don't understand that restaurants beforehand, unless you're a national chain or unless you have, I want to say more than 15 to 20 units, banks don't look at us. I've met with some of the guys here in Orlando, and you ask for a line of credit and it's just like, they're scared. So, and with crazy, like, I have great numbers, clean financial statements, and still it's hard. So
They're not. They're. I mean, I know a lot of the lending on anything right now has kind of gotten a little more stringent and tough to get to. So,
yeah,
man, well, obviously, I guess I've probably known you now 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, ever since you were coming to the dealership, and it's been fun to watch you grow. And this whole unfortunate thing, my bad. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I hope to
oh,
see you. I
hey,
hope to see us get through this. So, what do you, as far as I know that you're still, I know that you're still cooking, and I know you're still smoking. I know you're still providing meals. How, I guess, is there a phone number that they can reach you at? And when we get off of this, and you're welcome to share the live feed once we get off. And if you go into the comments, put that information too, so that people know what you're offering, how to order. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, I know that you've got some stuff going on there.
Yeah, so I have to say I tell her thank you every day, but um, I have a great social media manager that I called, you know, I want to say not this past Monday, but the one before, and I was sharing my frustration of how slow it was, and she gave me the idea of doing family meals, and that's Vanessa Boy. If you guys want to follow her, she's brilliant. Um, and she said, just do family meals and go on tour. And we made it into something funny and fun. And you know, I put long hair that I don't have any, I put a wig on, and we've had fun with it. Um, and it's worked out. So we pivoted into that and into selling meals and going into communities. Like today, we'll go to Windermere. We have 27 orders already in,
Man,
right?
that's awesome.
So we'll deliver 27 orders to your house. You know, I'll go deliver 8, 10, and we'll get them to you before 6 o'clock. So
Have you been able to get onto these local, I know in Lake Nona, I see a lot of people on the neighborhood apps.
yeah, so I've got it on the neighborhood apps. On Saturday, I think I'm going to Lake Nona. We're doing Kissimmee and St. Cloud, right? So we'll deliver there. I mean, we've gotten on Foodie, on everything, basically, on the Foodie forums, on everything, just announcing it. But then it becomes what everybody's doing, right? So it's how everything is, ADD.
Yeah, it's now, you know, like we do at home, we have like uh, Taco Tuesday and, you know, Steak Wednesday, and maybe people are having barbecue Thursday, right? And
Yeah. So that goes back to the difficulty of this part of the business that people don't realize. It's like, for example, we're doing a video right now so that people understand. Everybody's like, oh yeah, you're doing a bunch of orders. But yeah, it turned into a business that's super expensive because, believe it or not, the foil, the half pan foils, the lid, the sauce cups, yeah, everything has a really, really expensive cost,
the
right?
tin.
It's tin, it's paper, it's plastic, it's all that. And another thing that people haven't realized is that we produce a lot of that in China.
So
So
it's a
you
lot.
can imagine the price of it right now because they haven't produced in 2 months. So it's just become the perfect, unperfect storm.
And I'm sure you go to Sam's or any of these wholesale companies, they're probably all sold out.
Sold out. They're killing it because everybody is just going and like buying everything. I mean, today I went to a Publix in Claremont uh, to grab water just
Yeah, because
because
nobody's got it.
right? So, um, and I imagine I was on my way to an appointment, but um, you know, the supermarkets around this area are empty shelves. I've been trying to get vitamin C, and I can't find any vitamin C.
Yeah, that's I hear. I haven't been because, like I told you, I've been home since the 13th. I did leave once just to um, go to the bank that first week because
Mhm.
I was afraid the bank was going to close, which I think they did. So, so it was all tough. But yeah, so for the last 20 whatever days I've been here, um, and I'm such an extrovert like you are that it's tough, man. It's tough. How are you?
I was an
So
essential. I don't know what I would be doing in my house. I would be probably learning how to Zoom every person in the whole world and catch up.
see how many people you can get on one Zoom at one time, right?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
just like
listen, you know, people wanna maybe, and I don't know, I know the chef's secrets and stuff, but man, sticking a live cam into your smoker, you know, when you're in there, kind of not obviously it can't be in there smoking, but you know, kind of maybe making some stuff interactive, maybe doing some smoke lessons. Um, I don't know. I'm just giving you some idea. I know sometimes I wonder, man, God, every time I try to smoke rack of ribs, I burn it. You know? And I'm like, damn, man, how do they get it perfect, right? Or how do they get that brisket so juicy or whatever, you know? So maybe
That's
fun
the
things like that you can do maybe on a, you know, smoke lesson Saturday or something right now, or whatever you're doing. You know, who knows? People like that stuff, right?
They do. They you know, I've never done a live, so you know, for Big Floyd, so I have to say that that's not a bad idea. I, I I'll discuss it with the team and see what we could do
Yeah.
because
How are your friends? I know you're very, very close with the those Italian folks, Stasios.
Adios, yep.
How
We're,
are I know you guys are like family. So how are they
yeah,
holding?
I go there every day, even for my breakfast right now and coffee. And they're you know, we're all in the same boat. You know, it's just that's what I say is we discuss it every day and it gets old. I have a friend that owns 4 McDonald's and I was just on the phone with her and it's just like, you know, it's tough, man. It's even national chains. It's just
Yeah, people in each industry need to kind of align with each other and bring together something where, you know, maybe your family meal includes a, you know, one of their Italian pastries, you know, or maybe their
yeah, we were
sandwich
discussing
includes a
that.
side of your smoked corn or whatever it is, you know. So, and I'm just throwing stuff against the wall, but I know how tight you guys are. So,
Yeah, we were discussing that today, my team, to go and try to see if we could talk to a bar that's doing the to-go drinks that we can, you know, deliver with our family meals or find somebody that's doing dessert so we can deliver and it'd be cool. We you know, those are all great ideas. The issue now comes is you have a barrage of ideas being thrown at you all the time.
yeah.
You're like at the same time dealing with 20 other things going on and you're like, I want to execute, I want to execute. It's
But it's
just not
tough.
easy. Yeah, it's tough because now I don't have like I don't have staff, right?
It's
So
you.
it's, yeah, well, it's me. I have a manager, and I have my catering staff, which everybody's been great. They've been working long hours. They want to work and everything, but at the same time, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna throw you a curveball, and you're gonna have to adjust to it really quick. It's just, it's hard, right? It's hard. It's you can't, you know, that's the good part about having a small business is the flexibility to make decisions really quick. So I can change stuff really quick and make it work or not work. And if it doesn't work, we scrap it,
Yeah,
right?
scratch off that idea and move to the
Yeah,
next one.
move to the next one. Big businesses, big restaurant groups, it's hard because you have to change in 100 units, 200 units. You got 3,000 employees you got to
And
retrain.
everybody, you know, I see these guys like my 11-year-old loves watching the Deer Meat King or whatever he's called on YouTube. And he was a guy that was in the TV or restaurant business before, and they were just burnt out and they were like, well, let's start doing this. And now they go live when they're hunting, cooking, doing whatever. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, you never know. You might be able to like jump on YouTube and do your live smoking stuff.
Yeah, I think
Big Floyd's cookbook. And
I
you
think
know, incorporate it with your daily routine, you know?
yeah, I think everything's changed so much right now in that sense that I'm just obviously trying to assimilate what's going on, you know?
Well, how
And
can people, I mean, other than before we wrap up here, other than, I mean, buy the family meals, is there anything that can be done other than that to help you?
yeah, we are delivering in a 3 mile radius with a minimum of $25 right now. And like I said, um we're doing the deliveries to different areas, right? And you know, my sister lives in Weston and she was able to get me 30 people to order for next Thursday. So I'm gonna run down to Miami and take this order because gas is so cheap right now
Yeah.
that it makes it worth it because any volume right now is accepted. You know, so
to keep you sane.
hey man, it's just so it's hard. It's hard to think that we just basically have 30 days to start out with.
It's like you're building your business again.
I think it's even worse, man. I think it's even worse than that
You got
because there's,
clientele, right?
yeah, the
Well, and I
clients.
know that people like my wife, I want to order food, and well, I don't know who's cooking it. I don't know who's touching it. I don't know who's bringing it. I'm sure there's a lot of homeowners that think the same way.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think a lot of restaurants obviously are practicing fair, like, you know, they're practicing really safe standards right now because I mean, obviously, no, we don't want anybody to get sick, right?
The
So
last thing you need, a restaurant
that's
needs in
the
this
last
time.
thing we need right now.
Yeah.
So,
But
you know, clean your hands every 15 minutes, change your gloves, don't touch anything. But we have a combination of COVID and then the worst allergy season. See,
yeah.
I have allergies.
Yeah. And if you sneezed like that,
Yeah, in front of people.
you're done.
Yeah, no, I'm not sick. Okay.
Thomas is sneezing.
No, I have allergies. I suffer from allergies. I'm good.
That's good. Well, hey man, I appreciate you coming on for sure. And then please don't forget, put your information, put everything in the link there so people know how to get a hold of you. And whatever it is you're doing, neighborhoods, things like that, man. And hey, I'm happy to have you on anytime, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. You take care.
See you soon.